Welcome back to the Panda Pods. This is episode, what, three? Four? Three or four? One of them shits. I don't know. Can't figure out numbers. Maybe if I did this, on a routine basis, like an actual YouTuber, I'd be able to keep track of it. But I'm here to play King and host King tournaments, not be good at math. So, as you can see on your screen right here, I hosted a little poll for the upcoming Royals, and this date won. So this is the one that we're gonna stick with. April 26th is going to be the date of the Royals 5. And speaking of the Royals, we might as well recap our previous Royals tournament, which was won by Speed. If you can see right here are the rankings, the updated rankings, I should be saying, for the 2025 World season, I guess. The 2025 season of the World. The only person right now to have two tournament wins, and you might be asking, then why isn't he in first place above Dundee? Dundee's consistency trumps Speed's, and that alone, plus not that alone, sorry, that plus the fact that the Royals 2 was first to three, I believe, the only tournament to go um a bunch of fucking games as well. I think it went like what, 6 games or something. My memory's definitely not 100% on that, but for those that were there, you were aware. And yeah, I've been having great tournament turnouts so far with this year's slate of tournaments. Obviously, we had Superthon first, then the Royals series that is currently ongoing. Now you might be asking, what is the reason for taking a week off or even considering it, which I will get to. But in 3 weeks is the Royals 5, and this is the car list, our first ever S2, I guess, car list for like the stock cars or whatever. And this is one hell of a list. I already see something that I'm eyeballing up right there at the top. That should have been pretty damn obvious. But I've experimented with this thing here, and it's pretty shit. I don't know if you were expecting me to say something good about it, but I hope not, cause it's bad. But maybe it's just me. I'm pretty sure somebody here is gonna build all of these cars. Maybe not one person, but I think one of these will be built by everyone that's participating. Because we have right now a 7-person possible turnout, so another first to two. So we're looking at the return of Top Gear, Tim, and Plum. Ooh, little double return there. And yeah. Now, as I was saying, you're probably wondering why we have considered moving the Royals 5 back 1 week. And that is pretty simple. We have another tournament that is coming up in a few days this weekend, hosted by Ukiyo. We have a lot of people this year that are putting in effort, and I think this is definitely going to be the year that we've had the most different tournament hosts. Like in one year, I think that 2025 is going to like break that record, and it's probably already broken, and like it's going to be hard to break it again. It's probably going to be a record that's going to stand forever. Unless some shit happens, but we know how that go, right? But yeah, we've had Ukiyo, like I said, with this upcoming tournament. We got Spotless has one in the works. I hope Speed lightly reconsiders the little withdrawal. I hope he does, because that was really interesting to see the slate that he had there. But nonetheless, we have already had Autocycle host one as well. We have the long-awaited UKC4, which I'm pretty sure is gonna be this year. It's only April, so I'm pretty sure it's gonna be this year. Pretty positive of that, I want to say. Not promising, but that as I've said many of times, and as everyone should get the vibe by now, that is definitely the like premier P tier tournament of our community, like competitive games and whatnot. So The Royals will be continuing with five, and as of right now, I don't see a reason to stop at five. So six, seven, whoever, whatever we get to, I don't see any end in sight basically. But I will work around what schedules is better for everyone else as this, you know, I guess showcases that. So you want to all know who the guest is. Spotless, it's not you. Moth, it's not you. It's not neither one of you yet. Is it Tim? No. No. Is it Speed himself? No. What about Spec? Is it Spec returning? Nope. Because we have something that, sorry, we have someone that is necessary for today, necessary for this, I guess, little time frame for the upcoming tournament. We have the host of it himself. Now, before I even get him in here, I just want to apologize if my ass doesn't figure this out immediately, because it's gonna be my first time, like, I guess including someone's voice or whatever. I did look it up, so I think I'm good. But you all know that me and technical difficulties are like white on rice. So I'm gonna get Ukiyo in here, or attempt to, as quick as possible. I think I just call here, right? Hello, start voice call. Is it no? Oh, okay, it is. And then I go here.
Hello.
Can you hear yourself on the stream? Can I hear you? Okay, I can. Perfect, perfect. All right, this actually worked out pretty damn quick. I was expecting my ass to be a little slower with it. All right. Now let me get back to this Discord. By the way, if you're not already in it and you plan on participating, I'm pretty sure there's still time to enter, right?
Oh, of course.
Yeah, yeah. So anyone that's interested, which you should be. This will affect the rankings. I guess I should ask you that. What would you, as of right now, with the current roster, like tier this as? Like, what tournament tier would this be? Just, I mean, that's probably off the
Like
top of the head,
from
but
like from F to like S or something like that.
from P being the best, like a UKC, and to like a B plus, I guess would be the lowest. But
Oh,
I don't think it's a B plus though. I think it's like somewhere in the high A, low S.
I think it at the moment with our current numbers, we're looking at a low A tier possibly. The only reason is because the communication hasn't really been the best, mainly because of that's my own fault to be honest, because of, life.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Priorities. No, no. I feel like most of the stuff is readily accessible at least. Cause I was going over the information in the
Hmm.
like the Discord or whatever. I am not too. I'm not really a person that ever really does like horsepower, I guess, limits or weight limits or stuff like that. I'm down. Obviously, I joined one of the first two, but I'm just gonna need a little more like, I guess, explanation for the dumb ones in me, and probably only me, because it probably sticks for everyone else. So I am using the 488 GTB,
Yep.
and which one of these? I guess I would have to look at my power, right, and then figure out which one
Yeah,
applies to
so
me.
it's all based on power. So with your 488 in particular, the power distribution chart dictates that you can do whatever you want to the car, but the two limits that act on you are the tires and no engine upgrade. So
Okay.
you're going to be running semi-slicks and you just can't upgrade the engine.
Mm. Okay. And you said
But
wide bodies
the
are
same
prohibited.
thing applies. Yeah, wide body's prohibited, aero's prohibited. Um, But you can drivetrain swap because that's just a
Mm.
given for everybody. We all need, all-wheel drive to even just get around the map, to be
Yeah,
honest,
yeah.
coherently. But yeah, it's pretty much building like a regular king car, but it's more of like my style. So you're on a tire, specific tire. You cars with over 540 horsepower can't touch the power. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
Okay, let
Just
me.
no, and then no arrow.
No arrow. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. Let me. Was there a class like lock on it, or is it just those limits?
No, there's no class on it. So
Okay.
the idea behind these restrictions was to sort of even the playing field as far as horsepower and
Yeah,
grip.
yeah,
So with everyone being on a semi-slick tire and most people being around the 550 horsepower range, that should like even it out, especially with the slower cars. So take, for example, someone uses a GR Supra. You could have somebody uh using that car and go against a Ferrari or McLaren, and it'll do just fine because you have the power to make
yeah.
up for the grip loss.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Is the word homologation for like that kind of idea in cars?
Yeah, it kind of follows that idea. It's more of like a racing balance of power. That's kind of what it is.
Yeah.
But really here you're just balancing grip as well
Okay, so no power upgrades for this car is what it would be, right?
for the car. Yeah.
Okay,
Yep.
that's
Because
simple
you're
enough.
already running 660 horsepower,
Yeah,
I think.
yeah, yeah. Okay, that's simple enough. And then uh, stock arrow, right? Or no arrow rather,
Yep.
and semi
No arrow.
slicks.
Yep.
And then other than that, do whatever I want.
Other than that, do whatever you want. Drivetrain swap, do whatever you want.
Okay, that's pretty simple enough. I will definitely be doing that like right after this gets uploaded and whatnot. That's I'm hyped for it. I'm hyped. I'm hoping that we get a lot of people to join, or I guess last minutes, other than the people that already have, because that would be sick.
Yeah, for sure. It's open to anybody, like as long as they know what's going on with the rules and all
Yeah,
that. So even if there are late joiners, you can even make like a LFG saying, "Hey, this thing's gonna go on. Just join this thing if you want." And then, you know, people are welcome to join in.
yeah.
Because
I'm definitely
ide
gonna do that.
ideally, I wanted like, a full lobby because that's typically how the anime is. It's like a lot of cars in
Yeah,
one race. But even if we go between like 5, 7 people, that's totally fine because it'll be more smooth for everybody in the lobby. Like there's like less people to get in the way and less
yeah.
mishaps that could potentially happen. But
It's a party king.
yeah,
that's
it's a
my
part of it.
that's my
Exactly.
theory with it. But there you have it. If you are just a random straggler, you are welcome to join as long as you abide by the rules that everyone else will be abiding by. And it's pretty simple. It's pretty simple. If I can catch on pretty damn easy, then it's simple enough. And I don't think it's. How many people do we have right now total?
I didn't check. The last availability was a while ago. This was before Speed announced he was retracting from it, but so far we have 5 thumbs on the message in my server.
Okay,
Uh, and as far as the last one, where's the other one?
because that's not bad at all.
There's 6 here, so I guess there's a little bit of a, you know,
What was this
bit
from?
of
Is
a
this from?
balance thing.
Oh no, this is this event, right? Yeah,
Yeah,
the cards here. Okay. I also need to get better on the maps too, because I think I know what the Japanese garden is. I mean, it can only be one thing,
yeah.
right? Those arches things.
The fun twist with this, in case for anyone who hasn't read the rules yet, not all of the maps are going to be like
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
dry and perfect.
Mhm.
There's going to be varying weather conditions. So be ready for that as well. We're not going to be playing in perfect weather like we always do.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
can't guarantee though that weather changes will be altered for maps that aren't mine because I don't necessarily think I can change it.
Mhm.
But for maps that are mine, just beware that there might be some weather condition changes that could alter results if you're not
Yeah,
used to
I'm
driving in rain and fog, things like that.
I am down. Is there any midnight?
Oh, it could be nighttime. You never know.
Oof, oof, I'll be nerfed in that one.
Midnight fog with heavy rain.
The rain thing is,
You
I
never
don't
know.
mind that. It's crazy. I don't mind, I guess, like terrain fuck ups, but nighttime is like, oof, I cannot see. But I'm here for it.
Hey,
I'm here for it.
like I said, it's a toss of a coin. We don't know. I can't alter, like I said, I can't alter maps that aren't mine, I don't think, but maps that are mine, we'll see.
Yeah. Okay. Spotless said I can potentially join if it's Saturday. Can't do Friday. Okay. That one's
Well,
still up in
yeah,
the air, right?
so what would really help is for anyone who is watching right now or does end up watching this, before the tournament starts, just go to my server or in Tim's server, just ping me and say like, hey, I'm available at this day at this time, and I'll definitely work out a start time for the MKR.
Yeah, that sounds good. That sounds good. I'm down
Because,
for that.
obviously, I want it to work for everybody that does want to play, regardless of whether they want to be competitive or not. Just I want everyone to have
Mhm.
fun, and with the HKMC being an unexpected success, I really would like this one to have the numbers as well.
Who won that one?
That was Mercedes with
Oh
Dundee
yeah, it was a team
Misty
kind of thing.
back,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think. Yeah, it was a team thing. So, with that one, you didn't have to have all of your team members present. As long as one of them was, then the game
Mhm.
could go on.
Okay, that's cool, cool. So for the paint job there, as you can see, I went a little panda crazy. This is not what I'll be using. Don't
No.
worry.
Oh, yeah, 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 no worries. Yeah, so with the paint job, it's pretty simple. All the cars that are listed for availability, they all have a specific like MFG paint job. So with your car, I actually have it in my garage right now. I can pull it out.
Is it the
With
red one? The two?
yep, it's the red one.
Yes, sir.
So I can pull it out for you guys just for a demonstration. With uh with the cars, they would just have a number, exactly like if Panda's showing it on his screen, I don't know. But
Yeah, yeah.
what would happen is you would just search MFG or MF Ghost or something along those lines in the livery editor or in the livery showcase, and then it should appear with a car that has just a simple number on the side. So it works with the Ferrari, the Porsches, the AMG. It works with all of them.
Yeah. I was looking at some of the I guess on Google just cause I wanted to just out of curiosity see what it was. This is a sequel or
Yeah,
something to Initial D. I think I was reading.
it is. It is. It's sort of like the continuation of the story. The whole premise is different, but the concept of, the racing is still relatively the same. It's sort of like Initial D if it took off. So think of like, maybe this is King if it took off.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's cool. That's cool. I might do end up doing something like that in the future. There's still some ideas. Little Marvel themed King of
Yeah.
Pen. Who knows? I don't know. But
Well, the reason why, sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off there.
no, go ahead, go ahead.
Well, I guess I should explain the whole premise behind that MKR then. Because along with the HKMC, the whole reason why I like hosting tournaments like this, or the concept behind them at least, is to take things that I really like or find enjoyment in. Because the HKMC was obviously based on Gran Turismo and the World Series that they host on a global scale.
I didn't know
And
that.
I wanted to take a part of that and put a king twist to it. That's
Yeah.
where the whole like team drivers came from, and you form a team and you're representing a manufacturer. That's where the whole
Mhm.
concept came from. I just wanted to implement it into King somehow since I'm still active among this community. The same goes with the MKR. I really like MF Ghost as an anime, and I thought, hey, why not take some of these cars that Forza has and put my own sort of balance and restrictions on them, and then see how they do
Mhm.
in the hands of many various talents that we have here.
Yeah. The car list itself are these cars from the anime or is that just
Yep,
okay?
yep,
That's
those are
cool.
all from the anime.
Okay, that's sick. That's sick. That is cool. But yeah, that's a good, I guess, way of coming about a tournament because that's exactly what I did. Not exactly, but that's half of what I did with the 1v1 tournaments back in 2023.
Hmm.
Basically, modeled it after Smash. I like Smash, like you said, and just implement something that you like genuinely outside of King into King. And that could be a lot. That could be a segue for, I guess, some future tournaments if you're interested in something. I mean, hey, Tim, the UKC is UFC based, not like exactly, but the genesis of the idea was once around that, and I think there was another Rocket League themed tournament or something like that. Just in general, though, it's a great way to, I guess, start tournaments. So if you like something out there, if you're thinking about hosting a tournament, just do it, man. I'm joining all of them. I don't care. I don't care. Now the points here. So let's say as of right now, 6 people. That's the lowest
Hmm.
amount of points that could be earned. Then is 35, right? If you
Yep,
started now
exactly.
with six
So
people.
exactly. So if the lowest points is just going to be the default people that we have. So the
Yeah.
like say we start with yeah, like what you said, 5 people or 6 people. The lowest points that someone can earn is the points that is stated right now.
Okay. That's cool. Hopefully we get that 11th. I want somebody to get 10 points. That's cool.
Who knows?
think we pretty much touched on anything. Is there anything I'm missing? I'm gonna look in all the damn channels now. Oh, is there something whatever else? And I think it was just Sid. The card
Oh no, it was just said,
declarations.
yeah.
I'm interested now. Dundee with the Civic so far. I don't even know which one that is, but that me and the Ferrari, as we know, Speed and the Vantage if he returns. Tim in the Super, MK5, Moth in the Alpine. Oh yeah, I did see that one on Google Images, the blue one, I think.
Yeah.
Misty if he's able to play, and then Beast in the LP. Okay, cool, cool, cool. That's sick. All right, well, I'm pretty much all questioned out. I finally understand everything. I had mostly questions about the upgrades, but now that I know that, I'm hyped to build it, hyped to
Hmm.
tune. And is it? I guess I should ask. Is it like one game done? Is it a series first to something?
It's a series. So the it's sort of it's taking the basis from the HKMC. So there's going to be I forgot how many events now. There's going to be 5 events, and whoever ends off with the most amount of points after those 5 events wins.
Okay, simple. Okay, that's simple. Yeah, based on the point system from down there. Okay.
Oh, let me add one more thing to this.
Yeah, yeah.
I was going to announce this in the server, but I guess since I'm on a podcast, I guess this is a better time to announce it. There is an incentive to the winner of this whole event, and that is a whole $100 to the winner.
You hear that?
I'm putting a I'm putting $100 on the line here,
Now join.
and there's going to be it's a winner take all thing, so there's no distribution for second or third, but to the winner, there will be a $100 bill waiting for them.
You hear that? Now join. If that ain't the bait at the end of the reel, man, I don't know what else is really in. Yeah. I hope we get, like I said, some last minute people to join. They can definitely have an opportunity. Most likely, it's gonna be one of us. I am gonna put an LFG up. Anyone that wants to join me in doing that, or just joining mine, I guess to boost it, then that'd be great. Um,
Yeah, for sure.
Perfect, perfect. Thank you so much for being the first and not the last guest host on the Panda podcast.
Of course. Thanks for having me.
Of course, my brother. All right. I'm going to hop out of here, and you have a good one.
All right, you too.
All right. There it is. Perfect, perfect, perfect. That is just a taste of what's to come. Is that prize going to be tariffed? Yeah, there's a 80% tax on it, so you're getting $20, and actually you're getting less than that if it's Cash App because of the fucking the instant thing. No, no, but please as I do in every video, I am begging y'all to join this tournament, man. I want more people. I want it to raise in tier. I want more competition. I don't want nobody walking away with no easy victory. Not even myself. Little brush to the shoulder. But that's pretty much it for me. Um, the best king players in the world, as I said. Here's the list. Take another look at it. This will be changing after this weekend's Ukiyo tournament. So I am going to go ahead and build myself that car, or I guess upgrade it with the specifications allowed. And hopefully you guys do the same. Any questions, you know where to hit me or Ukiyo. And appreciate you watching, or if you were just listening, that as well. And I'll see you on the next episode of the Panda Pods. Peace out.